and today we are doing a video game comparison. Not comparison, more of a contrast, or just top three of my favorite video games. Pretty much just my opinion. Okay, for the first game right here, I've Call of Duty Ghost. Reason this comes last, and a lot of people are going to agree with this, is because the fact that this game, good campaign, somewhat good multiplayer. The graphics aren't really that good. Multiplayer could be better than it is. Maybe an update will come out where they enhance it in some form or fashion. But I think that this game does not have very good graphics. Of course, Infinity Ward never had the better graphics, and Treyarch's actually coming out on top. The only game that Treyarch ever had that had bad graphics was World at War, and that was COD 5. That was they get an excuse for that. But Infinity Ward, COD 4 had an excuse because it was the beginning game. But seriously, you have 3 other games. You have Modern Warfare 2 to make it better, Modern Warfare 3 to make it better, and Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty Ghost to make it better. Infinity Ward, seriously, you couldn't come out with a game with better graphics. Last time I checked, Black Ops 2's only had 3 series. You guys have had 4 so far, and you guys still haven't upped the graphics. So that kind of makes me disappointed on this. Moving on to the second one. Battlefield 4. Love the game, great graphics. Thing that hits me the most, though, and the reason it's not number 1, because the campaign. Absolutely terrible campaign. Love the multiplayer experience. Best multiplayer experience I've ever experienced. Just saying that 3 times fast. Don't necessarily like the campaign. Hey, but the multiplayer evolution is pretty good. In Call of Duty Ghost, do you get to blow up a building? Well, you get to blow up walls, but you don't get to blow up buildings. What's not cool about that? Seriously. Everyone loves evolution. And this game brings you what you want. The other reason I don't like Battlefield 4 campaign is just because it's bland. It doesn't have the taste that it needs. Whereas Call of Duty Ghost has a pretty good campaign. Best I've seen so far, except for Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 kind of beat it on that, but definitely comes second place. But the reason Battlefield 4 actually comes place is multiplayer again, which campaign lacks, multiplayer wins. It says Frostbite 3 engine in Battlefield 4, but Call of Duty Ghost to shame. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Your engine for the multiplayer beats it by a long shot, but you go to the campaign, it's not that good. Seriously, I could go buy, if I had a PS4, I could go buy NAC, and I'd say it'd be better than that campaign. Although you kind of die a lot in NAC, as I've seen on some of the campaign videos. But, or however NAC works. Yeah, Battlefield 4. Also, sniping is kind of hard on that, but really, who really cares? Realistic game, realistic features, great. Pretty good game overall. But somewhat number 1, and a lot of people are going to disagree with this. Love this game. I've had it for I've had this game for 4 years. Probably not the first game I ever had. The first game I ever had was Madden 09. Yeah, it was. And then Dad actually got a game called World at War, called the first Treyarch game. And then I discovered World at War. I'm like, dude, this is a really good game. So yeah, I never actually got into Modern Warfare 2. That's the one I missed. 2 Infinity Ward games I missed: COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. But the reason earlier I said about these bad graphics is because I've seen videos. The graphics aren't that good. Well, the COD 4 had an excuse because it was an early game. Can I prop it on something over here? Let's try to pop it back before. Not happening today. Doesn't want to do it. But a lot of people are going to disagree with this. They say, like, dude, it's too kiddie. But Little Big Planet 2. This is going to be a game I'm always going to remember. I like how actually an earlier game has graphics of Battlefield 4 on PS4. Dude, if you got a PS3 game that was made in, what was it made, like 2000, 2010, I think it was, 2009, somewhere around the Minecraft era. This game just delivers what you want. Even though no one really likes these kind of kiddie games, I like this game, considering the fact that there's so many abilities you can do. It's kind of like the kids version of Infamous. I don't know, I've just seen the trailers. Kind of makes more sense. I mean, I don't normally play this game, but it's a game that I'm always going to go back to. If I'm bored of shooters like Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghosts, I go back to this game. This game makes me happy. And if I don't play this game enough, I get kind of depressed. And even if I do get depressed, this is the game I go to. I'll show you some gameplay at one point. I actually uploaded 2 videos on it. Wanted to continue the series, but didn't really feel like it. Sorry I haven't been continuing the series. I don't know why I haven't. I guess I'm just because I'm mad. I don't feel like it. But, okay, look. Does that look kiddie to you? Does that not look like just kiddie in your opinion? I mean, really does. But the game itself is just good. There's 6 worlds you can go to. My favorite one's probably the 5th one, where there's a bunch of fire everywhere. Whereas one world's getting destroyed by a bunch of fire. And you gotta save this on one. You don't have to necessarily save her. You just gotta escape from that area, and then I forgot because I haven't played that game in like 3 months. But the reason I prefer this game over the rest is for solely reason. Just because, think about it. You get like a plasma gun. It's like a little helmet, and you get like a tank on it. It's like a flamethrower for your head. You look like a helmet on. It's like blasters up here, and then it's got the tank in the back. It's like a scuba diver. And you hit like I forgot what button it was. I think it's like the shoot button for like Call of Duty and Battlefield 4. But it shoots out of it and shoots like purple plasma or goo, however you would put that out there, and it completely obliterates them. It's the perfect weapon against anything. And also, there's different kinds of blasters. There's water blaster where you one fire world where you gotta take down the fire people, and there's even like a candy world. I wouldn't say candy world. How about this? How about we call it the Just Desserts world? Because there's this one thing you get on your head, you shoot it out, and it throws out a little cake, therefore giving you ledges to jump on. And it's really interactive too. I like how it's interactive. And the first world they get pretty much just a tutorial world, not necessarily a big world that really counts in the game. It does, but not really. Second world is when all the big battles come into detail, all the cake monsters, and some people are gonna be like, "Do you know what the main boss is?" Yes, I know what the main boss is. It's a vacuum. See if I can find a picture of it back here. No, I can't. No. But it's a giant vacuum that it infects like these cupcake thingies, and then like you have to fight through those cupcake thingies and get through like the entire world. They call them I forgot what they called them. I forgot what they called them, but they called them something. Don't remember. But yeah. Okay, here's my top 3 games. Again, Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, bad campaign, and this has bad online details, just solely because it's a kiddie game, and normally those kind of games will have online details, so it gets an excuse for it.
What you watching, bud?
Oh, nothing. Yeah. So yeah, Little Big Planet 2 delivers everything you need. If you're a kid and you're looking for a game and you're not allowed to play anything like this, get this. This game is fun, and a lot of people want, like, dude, the next game for this is Little Big Planet Karting. Little Big Planet Karting is somewhat good. It's my least favorite game that I have. I don't like it just because it doesn't bring in like the old characters. They should have made Little Big Planet 3. I mean, I don't know how much it sold. I should really look that up. No, but that's probably the reason they didn't make like a 3rd version of it, which makes me kind of sad because I love the game itself. I guess Little Big Planet Karting is kind of like a third one. But they do have Little Big Planet 1, otherwise they wouldn't have made Little Big Planet 2. Makes sense. But I'm actually looking for Little Big Planet 1. I might look it up on eBay or something. I might do some gameplay on it. But yeah. And the ironic part is there's like worlds orbiting worlds. Weird. And my favorite, yeah, I've already discussed that. Anything else I need to discuss? There's something else. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, the main characters are kind of weird too. It's a weird game. That's why I like it, because I'm weird. There's a first one is like a paper mache guy with 3D glasses and a gigantic nose. His name is Larry Da Vinci, I'm pretty sure. And then there's one crazy guy on the 5th world. He's like not crazy as in like crazy as in goo goo, nuts. Also, there's a Avalon, the smart, cocky one. This is futuristic world. Then there's like a girl in the 5th world. She's like a nurse or something. I don't know what her purpose is, but I'll have to look more into it. I'm pretty sure she's a nurse, like a nurse to her kingdom. And then second one's pretty much just a queen that rules. It's like Britain. It's like England got a lot more sugar. Yeah, pretty much what it is. But overall, yeah, Little Big Planet 2, yeah. What was the third world? Oh yeah, it was like a paper note guy. His body was a pencil, I think, and his head was like a paper flip through thing, or whatever you call those notepads. Notepads is what that is. And what was the 4th world? Actually, I already went through all of them. 4th world was that smart, cocky guy. 6th world, there is no main guy except for the main boss. There's no main king. You can technically call him a king. He leads the army. But other than that, yes. That's Little Big Planet 2. Sorry I covered this so much of the rest, but there's not only much I can cover on those when this has so much other stuff you can do. Also, it has like a little creative mode thing. It's like Minecraft, but weirder. You get to create your own little arena, and if you play online, you get to invite your friends to it and see who gets across first. Obviously, you probably are because you've got more experience with it. Alright, that'll be the end of this video, and hope you guys enjoyed like 3 pairs of crap. Rabbit. Ghost number 3. Pretty good game though. Like the DLC packs with it. Pretty good game. Although I don't like the DLC add-ons with this. Not that good. That's another bad thing. And then this overall is just great, except for the online gameplay. That's the only bad part about it. And yeah, that's it. Like I said, y'all later. This is Sort 345. Goodbye.